Welcome back, everyone. This is Xade. I'm in a cave. It's been a little while, hasn't it? It has. We'll talk a little bit about that in this video, but right now I'm going to show you where I am. Let me just float up. Currents are hard. Air. Can't see it because it's dark. But if we come up above into the light, there we go. It is an ocean monument. I talked about this if you followed my series for a long time. I've talked about this when we first started up the single player world, that I do want to mess around with an ocean monument. There's one right here, and I still want to do that because even though ocean monuments have been out for a long time now, I still have not messed with one at all. So I want to do that. So I have dug this tunnel all the way to it, and I have connected a rail line all the way back to our base, which we will hop in, and let me just mute that cart a little bit because they're pretty loud. Yeah, it's still maybe a little loud. Let me just that should be good. We'll take this little ride, and while we do that, just kind of go over a little bit where I've been, why haven't there been any videos. Just a quick recap version. If you followed along the last couple videos, you should know that there was some stuff that happened at work, and my job's hours got pretty wonky, and my schedule got really thrown off, and I won't go into detail about it again, but basically it took up a lot of my time. That has all, at least for now, kind of normalized. I'm working a little bit more of a normal schedule. I'm a lot more busy than I should be at work, but the amount of hours have gotten a little more doable, and the schedule has gotten a little bit more normal, so that's good. On top of that, in fact, in my last video I went over this quite a bit. I put out a vlog. I own a rental house, and my previous tenants took off in a hurry, and they did not leave the place in a great condition, and I had to spend a lot of time over there fixing stuff up because I needed to get it rented. It was kind of a thing where with the rent they didn't pay at the very end and the damage they did to the house, there was no security deposit left or anything like that, and so I was losing like $30 per day that I didn't have it rented, and it ended up taking like a month and a half to get it rented, so much so that court was almost considered, but at the same time, court for those kinds of things is trouble. It's a lot of trouble, and so I just kind of cut the losses and went with it. But that is all now taken care of. That rental house is finished. It's all repaired, good to go. And there's a renter in it. They seem great so far, so everything's cool there. That's all out of the way. So I've got a lot more free time now, and that all finished up probably about 2 weeks ago. I probably could have started doing videos again about 2 weeks ago, and I didn't. I took a couple more weeks, and I think there's probably about 3 reasons for that. One was just I needed a break of pure relaxation after all that work I did, after all the craziness that was going on. Let's fix the volume again here. Right there's a nice spot. I just needed a break. I didn't want to have to worry about the commitment of videos and YouTube and all that stuff. I just wanted to be brain dead and not really do anything at all. Remember this place? This place is cool. I haven't even really logged in here for a while. Yeah, just how we left it. Let's go upstairs and take a peek around. So that was kind of the first reason, just a quick break, and that was good. That was healthy. The second reason is I've kind of mentioned in a couple videos. I haven't gone over it a lot, but the Xade house is expecting a baby soon. It is our first child, due in less than 2 months, and I've been kind of, I guess, worried about the amount of time that's going to take up. This place is so beautiful. I love this place. I missed it. Is my horse still in here? My donkey? What up, dude? Dang it. Lightning. The dangers of building with wood. I'll have to come back. 3 jungle stairs. 5 jungle stairs and a slab. Dang it. So I've been worried about like how much time is that gonna take up? Am I still gonna have time to work and be a responsible father and put out a YouTube series and things like that? So there was some hesitation with that, but I finally realized like, you know what, I probably can. I may not be able to do a ton, but I think a short episode every week is easily doable, and we'll kind of just wing it from there. I kind of want to get into slightly more frequent videos, maybe 2-3 a week, and then kind of wing it from there, more or less, whatever. It is a boy, when our son comes, if it takes up too much time and I just can't do as much, then I'll do what I can. But you know, we'll just wing it and see what happens. This wall needs to continue all the way around. That's a lot of digging. I remember this world. Lots and lots of digging. Dang it. I kind of want to get started on some stuff in the nether. And more villager trading. And all that stuff. So, digging. Digging. I guess, you know, there's actually 4 reasons. Because this digging stuff reminds me. It sure would be nice to have help when you're digging. And I really do prefer SMP over single player most of the time. It's just more fun for me. I do like single player, but it's more limited. It's a little harder to have the same kind of feedback and interaction. So there was that, but I don't actually have an SMP server currently. So I finally just said, whatever, we'll do single player. If I don't like it and I do eventually join an SMP server, I can always tweak this series in some way or have it be like twice a month or whatever. You know, I'll figure that out later. But the other reason, the last reason, is Minecraft 1.9. That's right. We started this series in the snapshots. We are now playing, I think we're in, what is it? Oops, that was not F3, that was F2. Minecraft 1.9.2. So we're in the full versions now. And it's the excitement took a while to come for me. So I started playing Minecraft in 1.3. I have not played as long as some, but I do remember when I first started playing in 1.3, it was pre-YouTube days and stuff like that, and I was just playing with some friends who had already been playing the game, and one by one they all started to get bored of various things, and they started kind of dropping out one by one, and it got to the point where it was just me. I was playing alone. I got kind of bored. I didn't have YouTube to share things with and interact with people and stuff like that. All my villagers seem to be here, just slaving away. Hanging out peacefully in their very cozy homes. I didn't have the interaction and stuff like that. I got kind of burned out, and then out came the snapshots from Minecraft 1.4. And in one of those snapshots, they added hoppers. Right there, yeah. And it was the coolest thing ever. Even like the most simple things that have been done to death, like cooking stuff in a furnace, suddenly was awesome. Like you could automate things, and it was amazing. And I got super psyched about it and started playing like crazy. And eventually my friends got back into it. And where do I keep this stuff? I don't even remember where my storage is. I want to say it's right here. Yeah. They finally got back into it. We played a little bit. They stopped again. And that's when I turned to starting a YouTube channel. And have been having fun with that ever since. But there's been a cycle. It happened again from 1.4 to 1.5. I saw it from 1.5 to 1.6. At this point, I'm on, I was on YouTube SMP servers, and I kept seeing the same trends, which were basically whenever a version of Minecraft had been out for a little while, people would kind of start to burn out on it. They'd start to get a little bored of it. You'd start to see more modded stuff popping up. If you watched a lot of YouTube channels, you'd see a lot of those people. Their vanilla content would scale back a little bit. Their modded stuff, all of a sudden they'd have this little short-lived modded series and stuff like that. And just as modded was going to get boring, which for me, modded usually doesn't last long. It's just too easy to get too powerful, and it kind of just feels like you're cheating. And if I wanted to do that, it's kind of like, well, why not just play creative mode? So I can only do short stints of modded, and I think a lot of people are kind of in that same area, especially vanilla players. It's fun a little bit here and there, but then it gets boring. And in all those other past versions of Minecraft, what would happen is right around the time the modded stuff would start to get boring, or whatever mini games or whatever you were doing would start to get boring, out would come stuff for the next version of Minecraft. And that would get you super psyched again, just like 1.4 and hoppers for me. And you'd get right back into it, and the cycle would just kind of keep repeating itself. Well, when it came to Minecraft 1.9, it didn't happen. 1.9 wasn't there. People started to burn out on all their alternate things that they'd been working on, and there was still nothing about 1.9. And then there was still nothing and still nothing. Notch was selling the company to Microsoft, and all this stuff's going on. I need to drag a couple of these cows somehow over to that ocean monument. That's going to be fun. And it just never came. It never came. It never came. And by the time 1.9 came, what the heck? What? That feels like an Enderman being a jerk. Wow, Enderman. I'll just do this because I don't have a dirt block on me. I don't need that either. I felt like by the time 1.9 came, it needed something big, something really exciting, a game changer. And all we got was a combat update. Not that there's anything wrong with the combat update. Some of the stuff they changed is kind of cool. The idea that you can reset the end and fight the dragon if you want, that's fun. Mobs being a little tougher, that's kind of fun. But when you think about it, looking around this base we're running around, what's the first thing that pretty much every vanilla player does when they get started in a world? You run around, you find a safe place to spend the night, you find some sheep, you get a bed, you just sleep the night away, you start building a wall, you light up the area around it, maybe, I don't know, you build a moat so that you're completely safe. What the? Oh, it looked like there was some in the water, it's just the sheep. It was a bubble. You're completely safe, like the sun's going down right now, and I don't have to worry at all. Like skeletons, if I'm standing over here, can kind of shoot me still because I don't have the wall around the moat, which is coming. Spiders can still get in because we don't have the spider-proof wall around the moat, which is coming. So really all I have to do is watch out for Enderman, but other than that, I can just hang out here all night. I'm perfectly safe. So it doesn't matter that the zombies have better pathing and the skeletons are going to dance around a little while they shoot at me and stuff like that, because most of what I'm doing, especially as a builder in Minecraft, is not influenced by these guys hanging out over here. If I need to go caving a little bit to light up some stuff, to get some resources and things like that, yeah, maybe it affects me a little bit, but for the most part, I can hang out right here. There's this creeper staring at me. There's nothing he can do. So it doesn't matter how fancy this combat update was, it doesn't really change anything for me. Really all 1.9 added is a couple new blocks when we go to the end, the purper and the end rod lights, and then you can kind of mess around a little bit with trapdoors and stuff in ways you couldn't before, and that's it. So I wasn't super psyched to just jump right back in because there was nothing new still. And I think that kind of influenced the need for a break, which has now been taken, and now I can kind of come back, and even though, this guy still can't get over my moat, it's new, it's fun, it's refreshing, and hopefully it kind of sounds like possibly 1.10 maybe won't take as long, and hopefully these updates will kind of start coming out at a more regular pace again, and it'll be fun. The fact that I haven't worked on the single player world, especially for a little while, should make it a little more refreshing and fun. We'll start working on an ocean monument, like I said, because we've never done that before, so that'll be fun. Watch me psych out all these zombies. Ready? Oh, there's a bridge. You want to come across the bridge? I'll let you by. Just you. Just you. Oh, you got me. I don't know about these new sound effects. I'm still getting used to those. Look at these guys. Oh, they're pushing each other in the moat. But you can't go anywhere from there, fellas. Anyway, this should be fun. This should be exciting again. It's been a while. There's new stuff. Hopefully the updates will come out. We'll do some things we haven't done before. We're going to go crazy on some things. And just whatever our heart contents, I'm gonna worry a little bit less about stuff that I've done, regardless of if the stuff I haven't done is stuff that other people have done, and we'll just go with it. And like I said, possibly more frequent videos, possibly more games. I have been playing a bit of Hearthstone, and there have definitely been some matches where when they ended, I was like, I should have been recording that. That was really cool. I need to go get jungled. But yeah, we'll just see. I might any games that are sounding fun to me that I'm playing, maybe I'll try recording them a little bit, upload a few of them, see what you guys think, if people like them or not, and possibly other Minecraft series. I have thought about creating a modded series. Like I was just saying, I get bored of those really fast. But I think if I were to make a modded series that was purely based on like building type mods, as opposed to all the other you know what, I don't actually need that. I have enough for here. I think I needed 5 and 1. Just things like chisel, carpenter's blocks, forge micro blocks, those kinds of things that are purely based around building. They don't make you any more powerful than you are normally. They don't make it feel like you're cheating or anything like that. They just give you the ability to basically create new colors of blocks, slightly different looking blocks, and things like that to enhance a build in a way that you couldn't do in vanilla. Maybe we do something like that. Maybe I go out and find an SMP server. I don't know. We'll see. We're just winging it. That's the main theme of today's videos. We're winging it. Everything's being winged. Oops. Like that upside down stair. Let's fix that. In that, and that. Alright. Everything's repaired until lightning strikes again, which is really annoying. But yeah, point of the video mainly, I am back, and I'm definitely going to get started on this single player series, at least for now, and I'm going to try to do weekly. We'll see how it goes on this series. If I've got more stuff going on, maybe we'll do it a little more often. If I do get any other kind of, like if I do decide to join an SMP server somewhere, and I find one willing to take me, obviously, I don't know how strong I want to do 2 vanilla series, and I would definitely prioritize the server. So in that case, it may be an instance where I kind of work on this a little here and there, and then I just do update videos like once a month, twice a month. It just depends. Like I said, we'll just wing it. But we'll figure that all out as we go. For now, I definitely want to get started on the ocean monument. I definitely need to get a cow over there. I've never even really looked into how to clear out the guardians, the elders especially. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I don't even know how to make the farms. So it's going to be a learning experience. We'll figure that out as we go, but I do know the miner's fatigue will be a problem. I glanced a little bit at some stuff. Milk is an option to get rid of the fatigue when necessary, and also, if I can kill enough slimes, I do need a slime farm in this world at some point. Somebody recommended using slime blocks to block doorways and things like that, because even with mining fatigue, you can break a slime block in one punch. So you can still block off an area, but then actually still go back through the area when you're done with it. So we'll see what we do there. I'll look into it a little more. Is my villager friend still over here? Yep. What up, sir? This guy's been here a while. This whole thing needs to be lit up at some point in time. But yeah, we'll get started on some projects. We'll have some fun, and hopefully, you know, some of you are still around. And for those of you who are, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I need to check on these guys. These jerks are still getting stuck on stuff. I punched this guy's crops a little bit to see if he'd start going again. It looks like he maybe did. We're gonna have to work with these guys a little bit. I don't like their not so automatic work. Get back to it. I want to punch him, but I don't want to accidentally kill him and have to drag another one over. I wonder if they're having trouble with... I wonder if they accidentally picked that again. Maybe that'll psych him up. Have a poisoned potato. You want a poisoned potato? Have some unpoisoned potatoes. Get back to work. Maybe he can go and load. Maybe that's the problem. We'll let that roll for a bit. Let's check down here. But I think that's going to do it for today. I have rambled on long enough. Thank you again, all of you who are still here. Yep, it happened right here too. And I really appreciate you guys sticking around. And hopefully we'll start getting some regular content out. And we'll start getting some new viewers. And we'll start getting rolling again. And yeah. Oh, I just heard that guy unload up top. Nice. And this guy's going to do it too. I fixed it. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you all next week. As always, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.